What's up, everybody? Welcome to this week's episode of Zyba Games, the show where we talk about Xbox and everything else. This episode is recorded on August 14, 2022. I don't know what else to say. If you want to find the show, you know where to find it. Zyba.games. We find it there. Or you can go on Zyba.games. Z-Y-B-A.
Which will also take it to the YouTube and the Twitter and the Instagram and all that other good stuff.
How do I say this the nice way? We have our podcast, right? And we have the name and we do all this stuff. And then we'll go to people's channels and they'll be like, oh yeah, their show, Zyba Games. I'm like, obviously you haven't watched our podcast. You just saw the name. So it's cool. It's cool. I get it. But like, have you ever noticed that?
I have.
There's a specific person that we've talked about recently that we were questioning of bot activity that says that all the time. And I'm just like,
yeah.
Or then they do Zyba and they put Zeebuh. I'm like,
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I see you, but I can spell your channel name. You know, it's cool. Don't worry about it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Anyways, with us today, Yogomi is back finally. I'm just kidding. I feel like you only missed 1 week.
Yeah, I felt so
But I feel like I'm just doing a duo show right now, man. It's like every week I just have one person. It's a new person every week too. It's funny. It's like we're back.
I was up so late playing the game, dude. I was like, I missed the podcast because I didn't wake up until what? It
was like 1:30.
1:40. I texted you guys at 1:45 in the afternoon. I woke up. Because on the weekends, I don't use an alarm. So normally, like most times, I'll wake up at 10, even if I go to bed like really late, like 4 o'clock, right? Yeah. Like even today, I was up pretty late last night. I was working on YMV TV, and then Psychotics asked me if I would jump in and help them with a raid. Some guy was trying to get the catalyst for his the fusion rifle thing. Yeah. So I was like, sure, I'll hop in. So I hopped in, finished with that, and then hop right back out, started working on the show again. And so then I went to bed because I can just take the hard drive and work on it on my laptop in bed. And then I was like, dang, it's like 4 a.m. It's like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna I'll go to sleep now. So even then I still woke up at like 10 today, like without an alarm. But last weekend I stayed up till the sun came up. I was playing that game, and the thing about that game is you can play it like you're watching a TV show. So I was in my bed playing it, where a lot of games you can't really do that. You need to be a little bit closer, but that's like you're watching the show. And so I was just playing, and the next thing I know, I look to my right in the window, and I'm like, holy crap, it's daytime. And I was like, I gotta go to sleep.
Wait a minute, is that the sun?
I didn't even look at what time it was. I just rolled over, and it must have been, I'm not kidding, I did not even look at what time it was. It must have been pretty dang early in the morning, or at least late in the morning, because I didn't wake up until 1:45, dude. It's
a good day,
man. I thought it was 11. I was like, oh, it's 11. And then, because I thought something was hiding the other one.
Yeah, and I was like, I had this thought for you about that, dude. I was like, you can imagine you're like sitting there and you're like looking at the clock and you're like, oh, it must be hiding the one, that bottle.
That's exactly what I thought. And then
you're like, oh, it's 11. You're like, oh, it's 12. You're like, 13. You're like, what?
Exactly. You're like, exactly.
And then you go, you're like oh, shit.
Did I set this to military time? Like, yeah. So then I was like, I woke up and messaged you guys. I just woke up, guys. But I did play the game, and it was good. So anyway,
it was good. We'll have to ask you about that. We'll have to get your review on that, because we could talk about it. I don't even care. That was a good game. I mean, it was a very good game. Actively not active game.
Yeah.
Like you were actively involved, but it was like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like an action game, but not action.
Right. Because it's mostly stills and drawings, and there's some movement. But I actually watched a little thing about the artist that worked on all the art the other day. I follow a lot of video game companies on LinkedIn. They don't want to hire me, dude. They do not want to hire me. I've tried, and they're like, So here's what I was told.
Why do you want to work with us?
Well, I talked to somebody in the industry, and this is what they told me. They said, first of all, you don't have any gaming experience. But that's not really what it is. It's not, because he's like, dude, you have like over 20 something years of UX and design. So it's not the experience. It's because you have the experience that they're not going to hire you, because I've seen the people that go, I just got a job at Bungie, and they're all really young, right?
Yeah.
So their portfolio is not very big. Their resume is not very long. So these are people they can get in and kind of mold. And I mean, I'm not going to go anywhere and not ask for a healthy sum of money.
Yeah, that's probably the big one. That's the
they're
big
just
thing
like,
for
we don't want to pay.
They're like, we've seen these people try to come in the gaming industry before. We know what they want.
I understand I don't have any experience in gaming and gaming. I mean, I have experience in gaming, but not in the gaming industry. I get that, but it's not a difficult pivot to go from all the stuff design that I've done for, and actually I built games, Flash games back in the day when Flash was big for major companies, Olay, Procter & Gamble. Like I built interaction like games for them.
Like the old school little like platformers where you like jump and grab. You were playing for Olay. Olay shampoo, correct?
Olay is like makeup and stuff like that. Oil.
Okay, I know.
But it's part of it's like
like a little game platformer where you're jumping up, grabbing like bottles of soap, like
it
collecting.
Was more like just like interactivity, but it was all like Flash gamified type things for Oil of Olay.
You remember everybody had those games forever,
everybody.
Dude. Like, we had one I played. I put so much time. It was the kid. Remember Kids Next Door on Cartoon Network? They had a whole like. It was a series of games, and they were like hard as frick, dude. You had to collect everything to be able to unlock the codes to be able to get to the secret room, and then you finally get there, and you're like, "This is the dumbest thing I've ever done in my life." Like we dedicated like a good week to beating it, but sorry. So you're saying the artist? You saw the artist?
Yeah, I watched the artist and just watched how what they use is I think they're using it's called a Cintiq. It's basically the same company that makes this, right? It's the same company that makes the Wacom tablet. But what they do is, and I think somebody else has something like this, but what they do instead is it's a full-on computer. There's a tablet like this. It's Wacom that makes it. It looks just like this, but it has a screen here. So when you're drawing on the screen, but you can see your actual screen on here, just like an iPad, right?
Okay.
But then they actually have full-on like a computer system that you can, it's some, think of like a Apple iMac.
Okay.
But it's like you can adjust it to be at the angle that you need it to be, and then you can draw on it. But it's the same company that makes Wacom. So they were using one of those and drawing and painting and drawing the characters. It was actually pretty good because the characters are very, even though they're kind of cell shaded, they're kind of photorealistic. You know, they look like real people. The actions, everything, the environments. There's actually some environments that actually look photorealistic. It's weird how there's some is cell shaded and some of it looks real. But yeah, it was a very interesting game. It was a great game. I liked it. I mean, obviously, if I missed the podcast.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, we finished it Monday night. So the day after the podcast, we went back and we finished it.
Finished it. Yeah, I got busy with the...
but
I didn't install it.
I didn't enjoy the second book. Or chapter, the second book. Yeah, I was like, I don't know. It was good. It was like got to the point where you're like, can we just be done? Like, that sounds mean to say, right? But you didn't want to leave because you like, it's one of those series where you're like, I got to see how this ends.
Yeah,
I don't care how it ends, but I need to see how it ends.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Yogomi had to become everybody said it in his podcast. He's becoming an adult this week.
I'm like, dude, I'm in my 50s, man. What do you think? I think it was I was more of an adult by fixing my washer and dryer than buying one. Anybody can buy one.
Yeah, so Yogomi's dryer broke, so he's got to buy a new one. And he said it in his chat, and everybody was just like, welcome to adulthood.
I'm like, what are you talking about? I've been here for a while.
I'm the same age as your dad. Shut up.
Exactly. And so like
my dryer's older than you.
I mean, for some people it probably is. So the good thing about it was I was able to fix the dryer, but now the thing that's broken is just something that's just not worth it. It's more of the engine and I think the belt, and I don't want to get into that. Yeah. So I was able to move the dryer out by myself. It's not even crazy heavy. It's just a big block that you can't just pick. So I was able to move the dryer out by myself. It's actually sitting out. And so the new dryer will arrive on Tuesday. And as I was ordering it, I was like, crap, I got to order this. And I was like, oh, wait. So then I went and looked at my dryer, and I forgot that when I got my dryer, I had to buy a power cable that you have to put onto it to fit into it. I was like, oh, I can remove this. I don't have to buy a new one. So I was able to remove that off.
They're not going to install it for you?
I don't want them to install it.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a dryer. It's not difficult.
Yeah, no, I just
but I am
not doing it for free?
They're delivering it for free.
Oh, I thought they would just come in and set it up for you for free too.
No, you got to pay for them to. It's like, and it's I have to pay $40 for them to haul off the old dryer, because I was gonna try and just roll it down and leave it by the dumpster, but then I thought, man, I'll be on camera rolling a dryer out of the building, and it's probably not how you're supposed to get rid of this. So they'll probably come like, hey, Frankie, you can't. You need to come get that, So I just paid $40 extra to have them take it out, and then it's on them. So, yeah.
Dang.
But what's interesting is the brand that I got is the same brand that I have.
There we go.
Top Point. So it's GE. So I just want I don't need all the bells and whistles. I just need a dryer. It's just me. Yeah. I don't have kids and I'm a wife,
Yeah.
So just a basic dryer, and it's got high ratings. And the lady that helped me out, Best Buy. Let me tell you about Best Buy, dude.
Uh-oh.
Let me tell you. So I go into Best Buy, and I want to ask about like dryers and delivery. And I ask about, and so the whole time he's like, I'm talking to him, he's looking down on the ground like this. And then when he talks to me like this. He's like, yeah, you got to blah, 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 blah. I'm like, yo. And so he goes, delivery is, I think he said delivery was free, and they'll remove the thing for $40 each. But it's free if you're a member. And this lady, she was standing there listening to our conversation. And you know me, I looked at her and I just looked at her and I was just like kind of smirked. And so he walked off, like he just walked off. He was done with me, right? And then I walked over to a sign that they had posted, and she watched me the whole time, and I said, it's free. And then I pointed to the $200 a year. That's the membership. And she looked at that and she's like, she started like, oh yeah, it's free if you pay $200 a year. So it's not free. I mean, how are you going to use $200 a year if I'm just buying a dryer to have it? You know what I mean? So I just went to Home Depot.
I would be okay with using the word free if it was like $50 for a year. Then you're like, all right, cool. Yes. Maybe there's some actually added benefits to that. But when you put $200, you better be giving me something nice.
$200, and then it's $199. They're going to charge you tax for that.
You better give me 10% off every purchase I make here for the next year.
Exactly. Like, what the heck are you talking about?
Here.
Free? It's $200. That's not free. And so I left and went to Home Depot. I didn't buy it. I just asked her questions. She was super nice. And then I came home and ordered it online, and so I could set up the delivery, because I still wasn't sure if I wanted to spend the money. And so I was like, screw it, let's just do it. And so I ordered it. So dryer's coming. Exciting.
Just hit adult mode. Here it is.
Dryer's coming. You can just think about other things I could spend $600 on, like putting another PS5 in my bedroom.
To let it just sit there and collect dust. Or
yes, exactly. The point is.
Because it's not worth having to, because cloud saves are a joke on PlayStation.
Exactly.
Gosh, dude.
Exactly.
I'm not dunking on PlayStation. Sorry, that was nice. I didn't mean to dunk on PlayStation like that, but like for real though, it's like
it does collect dust.
Hey, you got God of War though, and like
man.
You got Xbox God of War here in a little bit.
That's true. That'll be cool. And I want to play Stray. I heard it's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard you can power run it in about less than 2 hours right now.
Oh yeah, I need to do that then. I definitely
just
need to do that.
Go through it as fast as possible. Done.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, that was enjoyable-ish, kind of. So you got me. What else you been up to this week other than adulthood, reaching it at its fullest,
and not getting hired at video game companies?
And not getting hired at video game companies.
Just work. Lots of. I streamed a lot this week.
Yeah, you're DJing like every night. It felt like
just about. Yeah, Hammer Shot, Cheesehead, and we're trying to get get our schedules lined up because we want to run through Halo co-op.
Okay.
So they hit me up in separate, and I'm like, okay, let's figure out a time. So we're gonna run, and I'm gonna stream that because I'm gonna start getting more. I'm gonna change my schedule when the fall comes and get more gaming onto the platform. I just got sent a new game today. The company wants me to make a YouTube video for it, so it's on Xbox. I don't know if it's on. I don't know if it's on Game Pass. But it's a new game called what's this called? Voyage, Voyage, a relaxing and beautiful cinematic journey of exploration. It's on Xbox. It's only like $15. Imaginative eye-catching cooperative adventure game is one not to miss, which is already grabbing some really amazing quotes and review scores. So yeah, so it should be good. So they sent that to me, and I'm going to make a YouTube video for it. So I have to play a game now.
You get to.
I get
for
to
money.
play a game.
Not for money though, but for exposure.
For exposure. I'll take the exposure. Yeah.
That's what they all say. Exposure. Hey, we'll give you exposure for this if you do this work for us.
And in a couple of weeks, I'll be at PAX West. Already got some studios lined up.
Dude, that's like, that's you're 4 weeks out?
Two.
Is it in the second week in September or the first week in September?
It's the first weekend in September.
Oh, okay.
Right after my birthday. So 2 weeks from tomorrow.
Half, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 weeks. 2 weeks from tomorrow is my birthday. So 2.5 weeks. Yeah.
What are you going to do for your birthday, bro? Get lit?
You know me, man. Partay.
Drinking like crazy water, bro. It's gonna be nuts.
Understand how much how many monsters I'm gonna throw back.
Liquid.
I'm gonna go home,
bro. Oh, you drink those like crazy.
Yeah.
What's
I'm
up,
gonna go home on Sunday, and what's up, Chef? I'm gonna go home on Sunday and probably hang out with my mom and my brother. My dad will be out of town because he's going up to Chicago. His birthday's the day after mine. But he's going up to Chicago to spend with his sisters that live up there.
Fun.
So I'll go home. I don't know. I know we're going to have dinner. And then Monday, which is my actual birthday, I'll probably do a birthday stream. Probably drums, since I'm not doing them on Sunday. Yeah, I'll probably do drums on birthday drums.
That's pretty sick, dude.
53, dude.
I'll be 32 this next year. So not there yet, but...
Yeah. 53. Wild. What? That's a weird number. That's such a weird number. 53.
You know what's crazy that we've both done a lot of big things in our lives, but like we in such completely different directions.
Yeah, right?
Like it's like
right?
I'm turned 32. I'm about to buy my second house, and the second one's a build. Like it's great. 2 kids that are married. Yogomi's got like freaking the professional like dream track basically. Done like you know what I mean? You ever like look back and like people are like, what have you done? And like they're talking about what you've done in life, and then they're just like, you've like done all the fun things you could do in life. And you're like,
I'm not. The thing is I'm not done.
I'm not done. That's what I'm saying. There we go. That a boy.
I was just much like just streaming is like literally changed my life. And so now all the creative things and all the
it turned on all the other lights in the rest of the room.
Yes.
You were walking down a hallway, and now you turn on the rooms and you realize you were in a warehouse. You're like, oh shit.
So I'm like, oh, what can I do now? You know, so I've got all these ideas of stuff that I'm going to be doing for the stream, for the fun stuff with the community and everything. And
I'll tell you. You want to know what I want? I just want $1 million business. That's all I want. I just want to run a business.
That's fair. That's it. I want to do this. I want to do this and make millions of dollars so I could do it full time.
There you go.
You know? That's what I want. I just want to make content full time, so I don't have to worry about whether these game people are going to hire me or not. You know, so it's just difficult. You know, I don't want to cheat. You know, I don't want to cheat. I don't want to self promote in other people's chat or anything like that.
I had for one of the first times, Yogomi, somebody came in my stream. I've been playing RuneScape right this week. I actually streamed the last 2 days.
I noticed you were on last night. I was like, what the heck?
Some crazy hours. Not last night, it wasn't that bad. The night before, though, oh man, it was bad. But like, I had someone come in and ask follow for follow.
Wow.
And I was like, this is a real thing still. I was like, man, people really do this. They really think this works. And I was just like,
people used to do that on Instagram.
I didn't ban them or anything. I was just like, no, I'm not into that, man. It's cool, dude. If you want to chill here, you can chill here. Maybe we'll talk about stuff and maybe we get something to happen. I was like, but no, he's like, good luck. I'm like, all right. I was like, all right.
Says the guy without a purple check mark, you know.
Yeah. They going in the channels and he's like, I'm a RuneScape streamer. I also open Pokemon card packs. Follow for follow? I was like, well, but like, no. let me think about it. No, I don't.
I didn't know people still did that.
Yeah, they caught me off guard.
Hilarious.
Yeah, it's been nuts. No, but I've been having a lot of fun playing RuneScape though, dude. It's like it's fun to actually stream it too. We made a lot of really cool people. The community is very, for how small it is, it's very active, and so it's also a throwback to like some of the kids that are coming in the stream playing with us are like kids that like when I played the game originally, RuneScape, these kids weren't even alive yet.
No, so, yeah.
You're like, huh. Like I've been playing this game longer than you've been alive. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about some Xbox news. There is some. I mean, there's not like crazy news today. I mean, we got some things like right here. So this is a cool one. So Microsoft announced that Unity Cloud partnership with Azure. So I don't know if you've seen this at all, Yogomi, but it's pretty dope. So they've taken video game making basically to the next level by making it where everything can be cloud updated. So instead of you having to work from home, download a build, work on the build, upload the whole build, somebody else have to download the build to play the build to find out this is wrong to send this. Yeah, that was a process, and now it's live building it right there.
Yeah.
And so super cool. I mean, it's gonna make games faster, I guess. I mean, making them faster, but we'll see. We'll see about that because pretty much everything's been delayed this week.
Yeah.
It was a very delayed week.
Same quality or still good quality though, you know, not just faster.
But you want to take the PlayStation approach where they're like, oh, if you start making things on Game Pass, they're gonna lose quality. Like,
yeah.
But if they make the same money, wouldn't you make the same quality?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, well, there was whatever. Speaking of Activision, no, I'm just kidding. They had plagiarism on this. I don't know if you saw this. They had this, what do they call this? Call of Duty Vanguard dog-looking skin that came out this week.
I didn't see that.
And some stream or somebody on Twitter, or what's their name? Some person, whatever, that uses that likeness a lot. It's a certain dog, whatever, that they use as their stuff. They were like, that looks a lot like my stuff that I have everywhere. And so they had plagiarism like going all over the place, and then it just disappeared.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's gone, huh?
They're like, oh, oops. Some lawyer was like, I'm not saying you're in the wrong, but I think you should get rid of that. They're like, oh, okay. Boop.
Yeah. Immediately.
Yeah. Like, oh, okay. We didn't make any money off that. What are you talking about? What's up, Kyle? Cool kid. That's Avax. He's the one of the ones that was playing last night with us.
Oh, nice. Did I hear him talking?
Yeah, we literally have played the game. I played the game before he was alive.
Nice.
So yeah. I don't know if you've tried it yet. I've thought about it, but I haven't yet. But Multiverses came out. He hit 10 million players this week.
Yeah, I have heard so much about it. And somebody asked me if I had played it yet, but I have not played it.
You even have a desire? Because I don't.
I don't really have a desire. Like if I'm gonna look, if I'm being completely honest, I'm kind of a Smash Brothers snob. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like I'm going to play Smash Brothers if I'm going to play that. And I only like Smash Brothers because of the game it is, of how it is. I don't like any other game because it's trying to be like Smash Brothers. I like Smash Brothers for how it is.
Yeah.
So I don't want to play another game that's like that, you know, because I'm not really into fighting games anyway.
Yeah, that's my big thing. I'm not into them. I'm just like,
no. But Smash Brothers is fun because it's something about, and I know that that's what these companies are trying to capture, the fun of Smash and how it brings people together. I mean, it's got this whole culture around it to where
everybody wants to put their game on it.
Yeah, and they have competitions and stuff for it. You know, like it's global. It's huge. You know.
Yeah.
But I don't think any of these games are going to reach that. I'm not saying they're bad games at all. I'm not trashing the game. I just have no desire to play another game that's trying to be like that game. You know, it's just like when people come to me and go, "Hey, dude, have you played this? You like Destiny? It's like Destiny." I'm like, "Well, that's why I play Destiny." You know, because I like Destiny.
Tell them.
Yeah.
You want to hear a secret? I haven't told anybody. Everybody's like, "Why don't you ever play Smash? Why don't you play Smash anymore?" Listen. When back in Nintendo 64 days, bro, we played the real Smash Bros. I was a monster, okay? Yeah. I told everybody. Then we went to the next one. I didn't have a GameCube. And then I went to the next one. I didn't have a Wii. And then I went to the next one. And I have a Switch. But like all the kids like in the esports kids are like, "Come play with us." I'm like, nah, that's not my game, dog. I was like, because I don't want to look bad when I know that I used to be good. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I feel. I'm like, I don't do it because I don't want to embarrass myself. Okay.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Like I think I tried it one time and I was like, I'm not playing this anymore.
I don't know. Like I hadn't played Smash in a really, really long time either. But what made it easier to wait, did you say you didn't have a GameCube?
I did not have a GameCube.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That would, because I was able to
Brawl came out. Yeah.
Yeah. I was able to use the game. I'm able to use my GameCube controller with the Switch. That's what made it easy for me to get back into it. So yeah, I get that. I totally get that. Yeah.
So I just don't play it because I don't want to feel.
I hear you.
I don't want to purposely go into something that I know I'm going to be bad
at. Also fair. I get that.
It's like, I'm not doing this. This isn't going to be fun at all.
I had a GameCube growing up, but I don't think I played Smash. Oh, yeah. Smash, dude. We played Smash like crazy on the GameCube. Brawl. That's still one of my favorite consoles, the GameCube. Still. Yeah, still one of my favorite consoles to this day.
Something else that came out this week was the QuakeCon stream schedule came out. QuakeCon's coming back. Xbox said, keep it up. Keep it up, boys.
I believe that doesn't that come through here? I swear Austin. I think QuakeCon comes. Austin. It was in Dallas last time.
Oh,
it was in Dallas. I know it's been in Dallas.
Maybe it is in Dallas. I don't know where it's at. It doesn't say where it's at.
Let's see. I'm looking up.
Because it used to be.
Oh, right? yeah. Mesquite. So 2002 was Mesquite. That's not far from where I live. Grapevine. Yeah, it's all Dallas. Grapevine. That's all Dallas.
You better go. I mean, geez.
Yeah. It's all next. Dallas. Let's see. What was the last one?
This Thursday.
2021. Oh, it looks like 2021 was online, I think. And 2020 was online. But let's see. 2019. Yep. Dallas Tech at the Gaylord Texan. That's a huge resort. So I'm gonna try to go to this next one. I'll try and take a camera out there.
I mean, it's this weekend, so.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it starts Thursday, August 18th.
Oh well, okay. Well, we'll see if I can.
You're like, oh wow.
I haven't been paying attention. I've been working on other stuff.
It's right there.
Sorry, QuakeCon. I'll try.
There's a couple things that we'll see there, right? So obviously we're gonna hear a little bit more about Redfall. They haven't said anything about Starfield yet, so we'll see. Ghostwire Tokyo, which we actually should be seeing soon.
Mm-hmm.
Same with what's the other one? Dude, what's the other one that was from Bethesda that was PlayStation exclusive last year?
I forget.
Just lost it. Where's 5? We need 5 here, man. 5's our information guy.
Everything,
I know. You can just ask 5 and he'll be like, "It's this." I'm like, "Oh yeah."
Yep. When I start 5,
it's not Returnal. It's
If I ever stump 5, I'm not kidding. A black hole opens up in the universe and swallows something, a planet or something. That guy knows so much stuff.
It's true though. We just like ask a question and it shows up in chat. You're like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of I think we talked about this at a show a long time ago. Remember ChaCha?
Yes.
Some of these young kids won't remember ChaCha because I was like 16 when ChaCha was a thing. And you just like, I had friends that worked for ChaCha. And there's people listening right now. They're like, what the heck's ChaCha? And so before we had smartphones, we had ChaCha. You text ChaCha and you just ask questions. You could ask the question, text it. The real person would get it on their computer and they'd have to find the answer and then they'd have to cite where they got the answer for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they had a system where I had friends that worked for them, and so you get like 15 cents an answer, and so you could pound those answers out though, like, and end up making some pretty good money. And then the more you did, the more money they would give you, like raises and stuff. So it was cool stuff.
Yeah.
So my friends would go home instead of playing video games, he'd go make enough money to pay for his gas for the week. But yeah, so we'll see. At least, dude, what is the game? This is gonna bother me now, man. I should look that up. Bethesda games. Let's do Bethesda Softworks. I need their games that just came out recently. It's going to show Starfield as soon as I go to their dashboard, though, I'm going to assume. Yep. Starfield gameplay reveal. First thing I see. Man, that's bothering me, dude. Do you remember Deathloop? There it is.
Deathloop. That's right.
So we should have. I bet you we hear from both of those because we should be getting both of those on Xbox.
Yeah, because
into Game Pass.
I looked at. I did see an article the other day, and they were talking about the PlayStation games that will be coming. They listed 3 games that were going to Xbox that were PlayStation exclusives, but I forgot what.
Well, we were supposed to have Final Fantasy 7. But
really?
That's probably not coming.
Yeah.
Well, originally it was only a 1-year exclusivity to PlayStation. 2 years later, we're not hearing anything. So, Yogomi, I have good news for you.
Uh-oh.
There's a new Elite controller coming out.
Yes.
But it's just the white one of the two. So,
wait, the white one of the two?
Yeah.
I'll still get it because.
Oh yeah. It looks sick, dude.
I spilled chocolate protein shake on my white one and ruined it. So
there's a weird part. There's a weird part about this though on the 2. So it's white, right? It's like whited out, except for the grips.
They're black.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it kind of gives it like a cow look almost.
Interesting.
No, if you here, let me give you. I'll put the link in the stream. I'll put it in the. Do you want it in the stream or the Discord?
So it's not a Series 3. Well, they probably would have like some of the updated, like stuff.
From what it looks like, there's not even a share button. So
yeah, you can't share on that. I connected mine the other day and I was like, oh dang, I can't do the share or you can't program the button to do like a screen.
I think you can do the button to do it, but it's not. It's like a process. There's like a whole YouTube
like
video
I went into the settings and I couldn't assign it or anything. Like what the heck?
There's a YouTube video, but I see
it.
It's work to do.
It does have. It looks like it's got Stormtrooper vibes.
I mean, I'll buy that. That's a cool controller.
It.
So
yeah, I'm gonna get it.
Straight up, this guy opens the box in his room, dude. What the heck? It looks cool. That's a cool looking box, though.
Yeah.
Some money I don't need to spend, but I'm gonna spend anyways.
Now this is a leak, right?
Yeah, but I mean that's pretty official. I mean, you can see him pull the little strip off of the.
There's MainlyChip
to open it up.
But it could have the newer, like
sure, we don't know what
Rumble
it has.
and stuff in it. Yeah, so
we'll probably hear about that during what we got 2 weeks. 2 weeks, I think, less than that.
Yeah,
I think next week is a Gamescom opening night live. When is that? Let me type it up. That's the other Jeff Keighley thing that he does. Gamescom opening night live 2022 is August 23rd at 11 a.m. Pacific time. So 30 plus games in a 2-hour show. And then Xbox is like I guess I can just lead right into that story. Hey. Xbox is going to be at Gamescom this year. They announced a couple things. They're not doing anything too crazy. When they're at the show, they are going to have a couple cool games, right? We saw Plague Tale Requiem will be there. I'm trying to go through. I saw this list just a second ago. I literally was just looking at this. Let me see if I can pull up my history. I'll make sure I don't pull my history up on stream, though. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just kidding. I don't do anything bad, guys. I'm a good kid. Just being a punk. I pulled my history. I had it. I literally had it up, and I was watching it. Where is it? Whatever, dude. Let me do Xbox Y real quick, and then I'll show you. Plague Tale Requiem will be there. What was the other games? I know they got some other things they talked about doing for Flight Simulator. Here we go. I got the list. Pentiment will be there. That's that side scroller looking one. It was a very strange art style, but it was from Obsidian.
Oh, okay.
But cool. Age of Empires just got some new things that they're bringing up. Sea of Thieves will be there. Grounded has some things. Grounded is like one of the bigger attraction things we'll call for it, because I guess they're bringing in like 17 foot spider.
Have you ever thought about going back to that game? I haven't. I'm just asking. Have you?
Did 1.0 come out yet?
Something new came out, but I think it was a while back, like a few months ago.
We're supposed to have 1.0 here in a little bit. When 1.0 comes out, then I was going to go back in, because that counts as the full game comes out. So they'll have like the actual story to go play.
Okay, if it does, we should play it and stream it.
Oh yeah,
let's do it. I'll do it.
That game was the funniest thing ever did.
It's pretty fun. Yeah,
there's nothing funnier than you sitting there freaking chopping down leaves or grass over here, and you hear Yogomi screaming, and you look over and you see his name. You can't see him, but you can see his name bubble running through the forest in the distance.
Spiders chasing me.
His spider! Oh shoot! Oh, it's all good, Chip. You gotta do what you gotta do. He said he can't watch. He has it on, but he can't listen.
Oh, right.
So that's okay. Last Case of Benedict Fox will be there. So these are all things I don't know what we're gonna get. There is a stream that they're doing. So I think they're streaming not the entire thing, but like most of the time they'll be streaming. So it'll be super cool. So we'll see a lot of those things come up next week. I bet you that's where we see the controller. Do we see more about the Family Pass at that moment? I don't know. We could. I bet you they wait for Family Pass until Starfield comes out, or one of those games comes out, or Redfall would probably be the one that when it comes out, because you want to hit it at the same time as a big game, and I feel like that's a good game to hit.
Yeah.
Some more Halo Infinite things came out this week for Forge, like the leaks that people put out, dude. Gosh, dude, I'm telling you guys, no matter what you see, I feel like we're not ready for what's gonna happen, dude. Like, it's gonna be nuts, bro. You're gonna get in there and be like, I mean, you know how that is, right? Like how to explain what I want to say. Allie was just watching Fantastic Beasts, right? You've watched Fantastic Beasts?
I haven't. I've heard of it.
Okay. Well, there's a guy. He's in this thing. He gets taken into the Fantastic Beast, where it's in his suitcase. So he gets taken into the other dude's suitcase, and he's helping them like take care of his animals, or his beast. And he's like, I can't be dreaming this. He's like, why? He's like, because I'm not smart enough to make this up. And I was like, I have that feeling in video games all the time. I'm like, how did somebody come up with this? Like, you can't even, I don't even know if you could get like that high to think of this, that somebody thought of this. You're like, some people's minds, dude, just think of things differently. And I think we're going to think that quite a bit. I have a feeling it's coming.
Yeah.
Also, they're making it where visors can go, any visor can go on any helmet. That's one of the new actual things that's coming a little bit. So it's not
doesn't have to
related.
Be right. Oh, that's cool.
And then I think they're talking about opening the course where you can like mix and match cores, which should have been a thing originally. I don't know why they thought that was a good idea, but
nice.
Whatever. I don't know. Strange move on their part, but whatever.
Weird. That is weird.
Oh yeah. So, dang, what time? We've been going already for a while, dude. You and me just talk, dude.
I know.
How long have we been going? We're good. I got time.
Yeah.
So let's get into this Microsoft Sony thing. Right, we didn't get to talk. We didn't get to talk with you about it, right? So like,
Right.
Sony decided to write this whole big old thing talking about how Call of Duty is necessary for their survival. Not directly, but basically they're saying like nobody else can create a game like Call of Duty, so it's not fair that one company owns them. And then there's like, then they're saying Xbox, even if they admit that they're going to put it on our platform, they're going to put it on Game Pass, and it's not going to be worth it for us because no one's going to pay for it.
So wait, who said this?
Sony. You haven't heard about this? So Sony, so Sony has to, well, whatever Activision, Blizzard King deal has to go through FTC, right? All these different trade commissions, but it's hitting all these different countries all over the world. So in Brazil, someone leaked the documents.
Oh.
So this is Brazil's Administrative Council for Economic Defense, is what whatever their company's their division's called. They send in, so Microsoft proposes. And then those company or the commissions, different commissions around the world, they'll ask different companies what they think or how this will affect them.
Right.
And if they have like evidence that it's not good for fair trade, even though it doesn't, I mean, anyways. But so a page leaked, and that was Sony's going back after translation. It went through, and if you can read some of them, I mean, read about it. There's a whole lot of things. I've listened to a lot of podcasts about it, and you're just like, man, Sony. And then, but really, if you really listen to it, you got to listen to the right ones, because some of them will be like just straight pooping on Sony about it. And then you listen to like Hogue Law. I think I've talked about him like a million times. His videos are very, he's a, what's the word? A mergers and acquisitions lawyer. Right. And so he'll look at things in a very good, like, what's the word I want? He doesn't have any political affiliation, we'll put it that way, right? To either side. He's like
neutral, basically.
Neutral, yeah, he's a neutral party. So he's very good at he's like, okay, I get what you're thinking it for being like a fight or whatever, but he's like, Xbox fired back regardless though this week. And then it got a little messy. So according to VGC's transcription, Microsoft says Sony is resentful of having to compete with Microsoft's subscription service. Indeed, Microsoft's ability to continue expanding Game Pass has been obstructed by Sony's desire to inhibit such growth. Microsoft even says that Sony pays for blocking rights to prevent developers from adding content to Game Pass and other competing subscription services. Meanwhile, Sony unveiled its own response to Game Pass back in March.
Okay.
It's just funny, dude. You're just like, what a weird time. It's like, they're like, please don't let them get that. Please, dude. I was like, and I've been thinking, dude, like, I just like, every once in a while I have more realizations about this Activision Blizzard King deal. And I'm just like, I don't think we're like, what I just said about Forge, we're not ready for this, man. Like, this is nuts, dude. The amount of people that are going to come over, like the amount of that this is going to help other games, like World of Warcraft is going to be able to have a resurgence because of this. Like, right. All these people are going to have Game Pass, and then all these people are going to pay for Game Pass, and it's going to lead into other games, and it's going to turn into this like what Meta wants to become. Xbox is going to make it through Game Pass, and it's going to turn into this massive conglomerate. Oh, I don't know if I've ever actually said that word. That was fun to say. Conglomerate of just games that you have access to. And then they just got the Riot deal too. So like on top of like,
that's right. That is right.
And Riot's not like one game, and Riot's got more games coming too. They got an MMO coming too, and they got a fighter coming too. And like it's Oh my gosh, dude. You literally have a Call of Duty membership to all the Call of Duties.
Wow.
Like I sat there, like I was thinking too, I was like, man, dude, how cool would that be if all the Call of Duties came to Game Pass? They're like day one of the deal, all the Call of Duties come in, and you can just go play all the stories.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool, man.
And then to make it even cooler, you could stream all the Call of Duty stories.
Yeah, I love I'm not good at the multiplayer, but I've always had fun playing the campaigns,
Yeah. Man. That'd be sick, dude. But anyway, it's just funny. So yeah, Sony's doesn't like it. for a good reason. I mean, it's Xbox doesn't become, it's not a monopoly yet because Microsoft only becomes number 3.
Right.
But Sony would be scared because they've been paying money to stop companies. And we had proof of that Sony was literally paying to not have things go to Game Pass. Like Resident Evil, they had that thing where like they had to sign a deal so that they couldn't put their who makes Resident Evil? I just forgot. Konami?
Is it Konami? Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
But they had them sign the paper or whatever so that they couldn't. So that it was a contract part of their marketing thing. So they paid money so that they wouldn't put their game on Game Pass.
Capcom.
Okay, close.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Every Call of Duty, that would be good, right, Dirt Monkey? That'd be nuts, man.
What's up, Dirt Monkey?
Man, it's just, yeah. So, what a weird situation. It's fun to watch go through. It's probably going to go through, regardless of how like crazy they get about their claims to how Xbox is going to run the world. Right. But spoiler alert: as a $2 trillion company, there's not much they can't do.
It's true. It's true.
Like, we've built this world that we're in, and we're stuck. So
yeah. Yep. No way out of it now.
Yep. Because everybody that's in charge has their roots dug in. You still think Microsoft's overpaying? Yeah, you might be right.
There's 5.
We summoned them
earlier.
Yeah, dude. What's it called? Were your ears burning? Is that what it's called? That's what people say, right?
Yeah.
We were referring to. We needed your help earlier, 5. Random another game came out. Soccer Story. I don't know if you watched this, but it actually looked kind of cool. It's called Soccer Story. It's coming to Game Pass. It's a RPG game where you go do things and you play soccer in the middle of it, but it's very old school, like Zelda themed, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's kind of cool. I was like if you play this on your Game Boy Advance, it would be a game that you would expect to play on there. Yeah, cool.
What were we talking about that we were like? Never mind. I'll watch the VOD.
We were trying to remember. I just forgot the game. I don't even know what it was anymore.
Yeah, we were like 5 would know.
Lost it. The game the other Bethesda game. We just said it. I've said too many games since then. Deathloop.
Deathloop. Yeah.
We were trying to remember the whatever game, the Bethesda game that was PlayStation exclusive that should be coming out to Xbox this year. Wow, this is a fun list. Here, we'll go through this real quick. Holy list. I didn't realize this was this big of a list, and that is intimidating. I don't know if I want to go through all this. Oh my, Yogomi, there is a lot of games coming to Game Pass.
I know.
That are already announced for the rest of the year, even into next year. So we got coming soons, right? These are like probably this week or next week. Thirsty Suitors and Beacon Pines. Still in August, we have Midnight Fight Express, Commandos 3, and Immortality. Next month, this one was just announced. Train SimWorld 3.
Train SimWorld. Oh,
This was just announced. Comes out day 1 to Game Pass. Disney Dreamlight Valley. I don't know if you remember that one. But that was it. They showed it just, man, dude, was it E3? During the E3 set, they showed it. It was like an RPG Disney kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
It looked all right. And then we got Grounded still coming out, right? And Moon Scars. Right. We also still have Valheim that's going to be coming to Xbox and Game Pass here in a second.
Oh, wasn't that really big on when we were on Mixer?
No, it was still Twitch. It was just recently. That was only about 6 months ago.
Seems like a while.
It was one where you cut a tree and the tree rolls on the ground and it will kill people. Like,
yeah. It seems like it was longer.
It might have been a year ago, but yeah, it went.
Oh, okay, but we were on Twitch by then. Okay,
yeah, it was pretty big because I was watching like Shroud play it. Then October we got Plague Tale Requiem, Persona 5 Royale, Scorn, High on Life,
finally Scorn,
Signalis, and Gunfire Reborn. This is just October.
Wow.
Plague Tale Requiem, I'm going to play that. 100% I will play that game. Like, I'm not even going to think. It'll come out the day and I'll be like, well, I'm playing it right now. Yeah, High on Life, that's a guaranteed play. Scorn, guaranteed play. Persona 5 Royale, I probably play it for like an hour and I'll probably get off, but I just want to play it because I've heard so much about it. November 2022, they have this on here. This one needs to be removed, but you got Humankind, and then they have Warhammer 40k Darktide. That actually got delayed. Yeah, Persona 5 Royale comes out in October. Warhammer Darktide just got delayed. That's a weird story. So they're getting delayed. Actually, I think in November it does come out, but it comes out only on PC, and then the Xbox One comes out next year at the beginning of the year, which is strange, but whatever. Yeah, Persona 5 Royale is a 130-hour game. That's why I was like, probably won't actually play too much of it. But and then in December, this is just what we know so far in December. I bet you after this Gamescom things, we know more games that are coming in November and December. But in December, we already have Hello Neighbor 2 is being announced. Some other things that don't have set dates, but they are Q4 for 2022s. You've got Soccer Story, Pentiment, Slime Rancher 2, Maquette, Solar Ash, Somerville, Atomic Heart, Party Animals, first half of 23, Starfield, Redfall, Last Case of Benedict Fox, Forza Motorsports, Wolong Fallen Dynasty, Lightyear Frontier. Like, bro, there's so many games coming out in the next. And like everybody's like, the Xbox doesn't have any games coming out. You're like, but they're putting a lot of money into this Game Pass stuff. They said, hey, listen, we had some stuff happen with our game companies. So what we're going to do instead is just give you guys this fat lineup of games. We got you. We got you. Excited, Yogomi?
I am. Very.
Which one hits you the most right there? What are you most excited about?
I've been wanting to play Scorn forever. I want to play. I've been waiting and waiting for that game to come out. So
there's no lines in there, voice lines. It's all sounds.
It's clearly visual. I know. I bet that might even make it more weird than
turn all the lights off and play that game in pitch black on a big screen TV and just sit there with your headphones on and just be like, big old eyes. You're like, what is happening? That'd be a fun one to watch people stream.
That's what I'm saying. It seems like such a weird game. So.
Especially if you like blow through it really fast and you like know what's going to happen and everything. And then you go watch other people's streams and you're like, oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Yes. Yeah. Clipped. I got that one. We were supposed to play Turbo Golf Racing this week.
Oh, is that what we were playing? Is that what it was?
Yep. I forgot.
I couldn't remember what the game was. Yeah. Well, I wasn't in the podcast, so I didn't know what it was.
I know. That's on me. Well, we had two games. But the problem is the whole Bobo had to leave and stuff, and then I got into RuneScape, and we were gonna play Turbo Gacing, Turbo Gacing. What the heck? Turbo Golf Racing. Turbo Golf Racing. That was a tongue twister for me for some reason. We were gonna play that, but then Bobo left, and then Bobo doesn't have his Xbox right now, and so we were like, we'd get in Discord on his mom's computer to play RuneScape with us, but. We made it work, but still. So, and then there was another like cooking simulator came out this week where you like play as the chef and you're like cutting the cucumber and making all this. Yeah, it looked kind of fun, but Bubba was into that. So Bubba likes doing those simulator games.
He does like those games, doesn't he?
I like watching Bubba do it because like he ends up getting pissed off. Yeah,
he does.
I don't know if you saw or heard, but we have a TikTok for golfing. Have you heard about this yet? Did I ever send it to you?
No.
You have to go.
Wait. Is that who followed me on TikTok?
It's called Parsucks Golf.
Yes, I just re-downloaded TikTok again because apparently somebody found my stream Thursday night or Friday night through TikTok.
But
invited one of their friends. I was like, what?
What did I tell you, bro? I told you, bro. I said you could get 100 POSs come through from TikTok. But if you pull in 5 cool people.
Yeah, they were nice. They were nice people. And so yeah, and Kate noticed it. And so I was like, what? She goes, yeah, did you see they found you on TikTok? I'm like, no way. So I was like, crap. Does that mean I have to re-download it again? So I re-downloaded.
There you go, dude.
I know.
You were hoping Cult of the Lamb would be on Game Pass. I actually was also hoping that. Have you seen people stream Cult of the Lamb?
No, but the
It
Brutal
was
Betty,
wild. All these like the plugins go in, dude, and you're like, what? I was like, this is wild.
Brutal Betty is someone I just started promote. She's part of the community, and she was streaming it and telling it like it's crazy. It's like people have to like worship you, and you could build a cult and something like that. Like I don't know. It sounds so crazy though.
Yeah,
I want to check it out.
You're not wrong. It gets a little weird. I was watching. I was like, so you go like, you come in. Basically, you are making a character in the game on their stream, and then you have to become one of their followers, and it gets weird. Like, but it was fun.
Nice.
It's fun to watch. I don't know. Did we say there's any games coming to Game Pass this week? I don't think we have a list. I don't think anything's coming out this week. We could play Golf Racing again because I feel bad that we didn't play that. I do want to play that anyways.
Is that a multiplayer game?
Yeah. Most people say you'll probably enjoy it for about an hour or two, maybe 3, 4 if you really enjoy it. And then that's probably all most people will get.
You're like, all right, I'm done.
Yeah. But it's fun for that. It's fun for that first hour. Because it's basically you're playing Rocket League with the ball that you're hitting for golf instead of trying to hit into a goal.
Yeah.
And it's much simpler than Rocket League.
Yeah, as I was going to say, is Rocket League. And
it's like
do not
hit A, jump, hit A again to do like a flip. So you like push the ball. And then but the thing that's crazy is you can make the ball do some crazy curves in that game. So if you hit it in the wrong spot, you can make it like do a draw or a fade. Like you're playing golf. You're like, slice that thing, dude. Like, oh no. But it's fun, and then everybody's going all at the same time. You can shoot rockets at people, and it's a good time.
What?
It's a good time for a few games, and you're like, all
right. Okay, I'll check it out. We'll check it out.
Yeah, we'll have to play that again this week. So yeah, we did not have a game this week. Sorry guys, because we just everybody's all over the place. Chip's in Vegas right now. Bobo's in Yuma. Yogomi had to buy a dryer. Just kidding. Yogomi was busy this week. Anyway, I don't even have excuses. I worked every day this week. I didn't take a day off like I've been taking a day off like almost every week. Just in the summer, it's not worth working every day. Like 5 days straight in the heat, dude. Over here, it's not worth it, man. 105 degrees, no AC. You're just like, this is not fun anymore. But I knew I had this whole week off, so I was like, I'll just work the week out, and I did.
Nice.
Went for it, man. But I've been watching Rocket League Championships. The World Championships are this weekend. But it trips you out, dude, how good people are at that game. You're just like,
oh, yeah.
Like, I was watching a match earlier, like, before we started, and I was like, this is dumb. Like, these guys are too good at this game. It's not even funny.
Man, I got mad respect for people who master that game because I just was like so lost in it. I'm like, what?
I used to watch people on Mixer do like these training courses where they would dribble the ball like through these loops and like all like time trials and stuff. I was just like, I feel cool if I hit the ball twice when it's up in the air. All right. Not if I hit it in the right direction. If I just hit it twice.
Right. Yeah.
5 says, still think you could have fixed it again, but whatever.
No, 5. I don't think I could have. I'm telling you. Well, I mean, I probably could have, but it's just like at this point, 20 plus years. But I am keeping the washer. I'm still trying to hang on to the washer. So I did not get a new washer, but it's because I know how easy it is to get the dryer out. And I will have to get the dryer out if I do have to get a new washer. I have to get the dryer out to put the washer in. Yeah. But it's easy to get the dryer out. So
did you move the washing machine at all?
Didn't have to. The dryer's on the outside.
Washing machines weigh about 3 times as much as the dryer.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, I'm not buying both. I'm gonna get one. The washer's fine. So
because the dryer, I mean, especially use the gas. Do you have a gas dryer? Or you have an electric dryer.
It's electric. So
yeah, there's nothing in it.
No,
like there's literally one motor in the back. That's pretty much it.
I was like, dude, this thing's light. I moved it out all by myself. I was even able to get it up on I have one of those little they're like it's like a little flatbed dolly thing.
Yeah.
It's just I was able to get it up on there by myself, no problem. Like it's sitting on it right now. So but yeah, the washer, that's a whole other thing.
Dryers are only that size so they can match the washers.
Yeah. Exactly.
There's so much wasted space inside of a dryer. It's not even funny. Especially when you blow one up, you realize that there's a lot of room in that.
Yeah. It was super light. But oh well. New dryer coming on. It'll be here Tuesday.
Moving up in life, guys. That's still the funniest. And you were like, guys, you're like in the middle of a DJ set, and you're like, all right, what are you talking about? Like, I'm older than most 50s.
Yeah, I'm like, you're talking about adulthood.
That was funny, dude. Well, let's give a shout out to our Patreon supporters. We still have Lady J Doll, Hammer Shot, Fatty Too Cool, BoboDaClown, 5 is magic number, I'm Nuts for Butts, R56 Cooper S11, and the Dean Master.
Ray.
Yeah, thanks, guys. You're the best. I actually started doing some. I thought Chip, you said you weren't listening. He's over here still doing commands. Well, he's doing a tear down at a set. Actually, no, I think he's still doing a show. You're still doing a show today. You're not tearing down until later, and then you're driving home tonight. Yeah. Now, dude, I was gonna tell you with RuneScape, what you can do is you could buy there's membership, right? So you could play the free to play version or the membership version. And so I paid money to get these things in game so that I could give to people that come in that aren't members or aren't sure if they want to be a member, and then I can just give it to them so they get 2 weeks free of membership. I had to pay for it, so it's not free for me, but yeah, I was like, I want to help people out, so I did.
That's awesome.
I was like,
that's awesome.
The show goes for 3 more.
What were you guys doing last night when I came? Like, you guys were talking about a lot of stuff, and I didn't understand any of it.
So RuneScape is a very complex game. I don't know which part you came in, so leveling up and stuff like that.
Yeah, and some things cost a lot of money or something.
So there's basically an Amazon built into the game. So it's called the Grand Exchange. So everybody can sell their stuff on there and buy their stuff from there, and the prices fluctuate. There is set prices, you can't set. You can set over, but they give you recommended prices, and so you're trying to sell it in that gap. But what I do is I take things, I'll buy them, I'll put them together, and then I'll sell them for double because people are too lazy to buy all the things on their own.
I see.
But I'm not going to say it all the way because I bet you one of the guys from last night that's trying to find out how I'm making all my money in the game, he's listening. He's like, can't say exactly how I do it. Basically, though, I've taken $1 million and turned it into 150 million in that game. So, and I'm only 17 days in. I also hit my first 99 last night or 2 days ago, which is not easy to do, Yogomi. It's double XP weekend, and there's this way you can make a lot of XP really fast, and so we just grinded it out one night and we got it.
Oh, nice.
And sometimes that takes, for instance, I'm looking at crafting, right? So I'm trying to do some crafting right now. Right. To get from level 84 to 99, they're saying estimated, this is not double XP weekend. So if you weren't doing double XP weekend, estimated from 84 to 99, about 100 hours.
Oh, wow. And
that's just doing the same thing over and over and over again.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's a very, very grindy game. It's a very non-ADHD friendly game. Because you gotta focus.
Right.
I don't know. I played a lot of it as a kid, but I couldn't ever focus into it. Chip says, things are about to move fast. Gotta stop listening for a sec. It's all good, bro. It's all good. We're about to end here in a second. You got me. What do you got planned this week, man?
Gonna be doing some streaming. I'm actually doing, obviously, drones today. Working on YMV TV. Hopefully set a date. I'm trying to decide if I want to do it before or after. I think I'm before or after I go to PAX. Yeah. So and hopefully getting in some more gaming.
You should do it before because you're definitely gonna do a tear down from after you get done with PAX.
That's true.
And then that's a stream where you're just same setup, not same full. I'm not saying that, but you're gonna sit there and you're just talk for 3 hours about PAX.
Yeah, that's true. So I'm gonna try and get a schedule in before PAX. Then we'll see.
Be cool. Yeah. Be sick. Do it this week so I can watch during the day.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. You're busy. How you get it? You got to set it up. It's not like a press go thing.
Right.
No, but even when you normally do it at night, I can't do it just because I work.
Yeah.
I work not great hours.
It takes a long time to produce the shows,
Yeah.
It's a lot of work, but I don't mind. I love it. I love it.
Rocket League is such a wild game, bro. I just watched them score a goal and I was like, I don't even want to play. Like, that's sick though, dude. Get you another one. When are you gonna do a Yogomi? When you bringing back Yogomi? Is it Yogomi Show Me? Is that what it was?
Yogomi Show Me is actually coming back pretty soon. As soon as we're gonna redo the video game one, and I'm gonna have a special guest.
I miss the questionnaires and stuff.
Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, we'll do Halloween again too when that comes back around.
Candies.
It's always fun because we got so many new people now. So in the community. So yeah, we'll do that one again. That'll be fun.
Isn't it crazy to think that people show up almost daily to watch you play music?
That's pretty wild.
It's such a weird concept in my head, but I do the same thing. So it's like,
yeah.
So it's just like, but it's just like in your head, you're like,
I'm very fortunate to have the community. Very, very fortunate. I'm quite lucky.
Always popping off in your stream. Yogomi, if people want to find you, where can they find you so they can watch these cool streams?
Yogomi.com, twitch.tv/Yogomi. I'm on Instagram, Yogomi. I'm on Twitter, Yogomi HQ, Facebook, Yogomi HQ. What else am I doing?
TikTok.
Yogomi TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's that. And,
go watch our golf video, Yogomi. I want you to watch it for real, though. You'll laugh, dude. Bobo rages in the middle of it. And you can hear, like, he's talking, he's doing a voiceover, and then he, like, yells, and you can hear him yelling in the background.
Yeah, I'll check it out. But yeah, that's what I'm doing.
You doing drums here in a little bit?
Drums tonight. Let's say this afternoon. Yeah, in about in a few hours.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Sick. Well, I will be all over the place. I don't know. I'll probably try to stream at night, but like Monday night, this room will look fine. Mm-hmm. Tuesday, it'll probably start looking emptier. Wednesday, it'll be emptier to like nothing in here.
And when are you moving exactly? Like, what's the move date?
I don't have we don't have a date that we actually have to be out, right? We're just trying to. So we have time, and so we're moving it. Most of our stuff is like storage stuff is going to go into a Connex box. So like the train boxes, right? They put on or the semi truck boxes, whatever you want to refer to as. All of our stuff's going to go sit in one of those on our property, which is behind my parents' backyard. So it'll be right next to us. And then we're slowly moving our stuff into their house that we need to live for the next 8 months, 7-8 months, whatever it's going to be. So yeah, my week's going to be really fun. I'm going to try to stream late at night because that's just been fun to do, play RuneScape late at night, and you see a lot of cool people.
Yeah.
Meet a whole nother group of people that I didn't know existed.
Surprised to see you on last night. So.
Well, see, Andy kind of forced me. He said I had to stream. He said, why are you wasting your time? If you're playing this game, to stream it. He's like, people will show up and help you. I was like, but what if nobody shows up? And then I don't. And I ended up not. That's why I did stream it for the last a lot of days. And then all of a sudden I was like, fine, I'll do it. And then I did it. And I was like, oh, this is fun. I forgot.
Yeah, streaming is fun.
Sometimes, though. Sometimes it feels like work. Sometimes you're like, today's not the day.
Yeah. I can admit to that. Either some days, like I'm like, oh, I worked because I got a full-time job, And then, but then I'm like, nope, let's just do it. And then I'm so happy that I did it, So
it's true. I know the feeling, but I, for some reason, still talk myself out of it all the time. Well, you guys, thanks so much for coming to this week's episode of Zyba Games. If you want to find us where everything is, where we put everything, we got Zyba.games, not Zyba.games.com. Zyba.games. That's it. That's all you gotta type. Zyba.games. It'll show up. I promise. It's there. I paid my bill this month. All right, it's already there. I just paid it last week. All right. I'm gonna double check. Make sure your Gomi's got up. It's not coming up. No, I'm just kidding. It came up. It's there. It's got all the links. You can click on everything. We got our Patreon in there. You can listen to Apple Podcast. It says join our Discord server, but do we actually have that Discord server anymore? I think I closed it down. Unless it joins your Discord, which you probably should just have it join your Discord anyways.
Oh, yeah.
Probably be better anyway. Because they closed it because Yeah, so the game of the week this week, we're going to actually play Turbo Golf Racing this week because
right.
I wasn't... I'm sorry.
Something.
Bro, we've done so many episodes of Zyba Games. Oh my gosh, bro.
I know.
125, and like that doesn't sound like 125. That's a big number, right? Except for when you think that we only do it weekly.
Yeah.
And then you're like, that's a lot of weeks.
Yeah, dude, that's over 2 years. That's 50, there's 52, weeks.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
It's true. It's true. That's a lot of freaking episodes. I was listening to, I was listening to X1 Bros, and they were just like doing through the numbers, and they were just like, we've been doing this for a long time, and I'm like, you just sit there thinking, you're like,
Enough to syndicate. I know. Imagine. Yeah, we want you to put all your podcast on syndication. Like what? Like people come home from work and just watch it like next to Andy Griffith or something. Like wait, Leave It to Beaver, Zyba Games Podcast.
Best podcast ever made.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, that's all we got for this week. We love your faces. Thank you so much for showing up, and we'll see you all next time.
See you guys.